Question number 61. Here they have given two tables, suppliers, line items. Okay. Now they are creating one report that contains the below details. Okay. They have used these fields: ID, name, invoice ID, price, country, price, like that. Okay. Now which option will help them to minimize the size of the data set? Okay. Coming to the option B, remove the line item description column will help to minimize the size, because you can see in the used field no descriptions is there. So that is unused column. So unused column will help us to reduce the size. So we can go to the Power Query editor. This is the line items table. This is the supplier table. Line item table description column is not used. Select that column, right click, remove. Now you can see the one column is removed, so the size got reduced. So option B is correct. Question number 62. Here they have given two tables, post and traffic. They said it has one to many relationship. Now they are creating a report that visual contains the given data. Okay, used fields are title, date, time, and URL visited, referring URL, and those and all. Now this data set takes long time to refresh. Okay, now we need to reduce the load times. This is our action. What we can do for post table, what we can do for traffic table, this is the question. Okay, now you can see this is our traffic table, this is our post table. Okay, two tables are there. Now here you can see first one, remove the rows in post in which post published date in last 7 days. No, here the date is used, so removing the rows will not the correct one. Next, option B, remove the rows in traffic URL does not contain block. Okay, traffic URL which is not have blog value. Here you can see no blog is there. Here no blog is there. So removing those rows will help us to reduce the load times, because matching values in both post and here you can see the blog. Here you can see the URL visited blog. These rows only we need. So remaining rows we don't need. So we can remove those rows. So option B is correct. Option C, remove IP address, browser agent, referring URL. No, because referring URL used in the visual. Option D, remove post full text and post summary. Yes, those row columns are not used here. Go to the post table, remove the full text and summary. Okay, select the columns and remove the columns. This will reduce the load times. Option B and D are correct. Remove the rows in traffic URL does not start with slash. No, this option also not correct, because here the valid URLs does not start with the slash. If we remove this, the data will be not meaningful. So option B. Question number 63. Here they want to have a connection with Azure SQL database. Okay, they have given the configuration details in the screenshot. Let's try this in Power BI. Okay, go to get data, SQL server. Here they have given the database name and DB1 is the database name. Okay, data connectivity they selected as import. Click on advanced options. Here comes the question. They ask the default Power BI timeout settings is how many minutes? It's actually 10 minutes. Okay, that's the first question. And next, the navigator will display all the tables, only the tables that contain data, only tables that contain hierarchy. In our question, they doesn't select this navigate using full hierarchy. It means this option is unselected. In this case, it will display all the tables. So first option is correct. If you select this navigate using full hierarchy, then third option will be correct. Only tables that contain hierarchy will be displayed. Second option will not be controlled over here. Okay, no options for that. So in our question, they unchecked this navigate using full hierarchy. So the correct answer is all the tables. Default timeout setting is 10 minutes. Question number 64. Here they want to create one quick measure. Okay, monthly rolling average. In this case, they ask us to select the value for base value, date and period. Let's see this in Power BI. In table view, this is our sample table. Okay, this is our sample sales table. Go to report view. This is our sales table. Right click on that, new quick measure. Now you can see the quick measure pane is open. Select the calculation drop down list box. You can find the rolling average. Okay, here coming to the rolling average, these are all the values we need: base value, date and period. For base value, it's not a month or year or something else. We need a value from where we are going to calculate the average. So total sales we need. Okay, from the total sales we are going to calculate the average. So base value is total sales. And next one, date. Every rolling average need a proper date column. So date field need a date, proper date column. So date value is date. And coming to the period, you can see from the question we can analyze it's a monthly rolling average. So period also month. If it's daily rolling average, we can select the days, but here it's a monthly rolling average, so period is month. So base value total sales, date, period as months. Question number 65. Here they have given two tables, dim date and sales. Okay, sales table have last 5 year records including the today's date. Now coming to the measure, what's their requirement? They want to show March 21 total sales if we select March 2022. In this case, they ask us to travel back 1 year. If 2022 is selected, we need to give the value of 2021. Coming to the month, it's same, March. Okay, from the requirement itself we can say it's a same period. We are going back same period, 1 year back, that means last year. So from the requirements itself we can say option C is the correct one. Let's try to see this in the Power BI. Go to table view. This is our date table. Okay, and this is our sales table. Okay, that is a relationship among them. Coming to the report view, for your understanding I am creating a table matrix. Okay, sales here. Now I create another visual for our measure. This is the given measure. Okay, total sales, same period last year. Okay, here try to select this. You can see some value is showing. Now we need to add one slicer. Okay, for the month. Okay, let's see. If I am selecting the January, okay, only the January data will be display here. We need year also. If I am selecting March 2022, I need the total sales value of March 2021. It means 200 we need. Okay, let's try. Sorry, March 2022 I am selecting. Sum of sales is 400, but our measure returns only 200. Why? The 200 is from 1 year back, same period last year, the value is 200. So it's returning. Okay. Likewise, you can check for another January 2022. If you select this, actual value is 300, but our measure need to return same period last year, Jan 2021 100. Let's check that. Jan 2022 100 is returning. So option C is the correct one.